Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! This is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you in the month of December, since it is Christmas time and the holiday time, about Good Luck Charlie Jessie New York Christmas crossover. I love Jessie to death. That was one of my all-time favorite, new Disney Channel shows that was new around that time era. Because, I started with Disney Channel back in the good old days when they used to focus on family and stuff like that. And not like a single main female character that can do almost anything. Like in the Hannah Montana type days, I'm talking about old school, like Even Stevens and Lizzie McGuire, and stuff like that, when it looked like an actual family sitcom. And so then they started changing everything that way. It just went bright, colorful, and weird. But Jessie was one of those amazing type shows. Good Luck Charlie I never watched. I did watch the Good Luck Charlie version, or at least the part, because this is an hour-long special. But if you go to Disney Plus, you have to literally go to the Good Luck Charlie page and watch that part, and then you have to go to the Jessie page and watch the other part. So, in the Jessie part, the kids are trying to shake their gifts and wondering what they got and stuff like that, because you know how the Ross kids are. They love stuff, inexpensive stuff. And so Jessie comes back with PJ and Teddy from Good Luck Charlie, and talking about how I think something she says she rescued him off the street or something like that. Bertram, of course, is not happy. He doesn't want extra mouths to feed, and he doesn't want extra young people in the house. So he's not at all happy. And he basically takes their luggage and throws it back in the elevator and stuff. Oh, that Bertram. I swear. If only he could have guest starred on Bunk. Just one episode, him and Jessie. That would have been so great. But by that time, Debbie was done with Disney and had gotten in trouble with the law. So she wasn't asked back. Plus when they found out her and Skylar, who plays Zuri, they didn't get along. So yeah, she never made no guest appearance on Bunk or nothing like that. So Teddy and PJ are very shocked and amazed because they've never been in a penthouse mansion before, because they, live in a regular house and they're not exactly rich. And so they do a little bit more talking, and then all of a sudden the strangest thing happens. They wake up in a very shocked manner. Jessie and Teddy wake up and they've been knocked out somehow, and they don't realize what happened because they have no memory of what happened the night before. Jessie is still in her her Santa outfit, and or Mrs. Claus outfit, but it's mostly a Santa outfit. And so they start finding people in the strangest positions and stuff. Zuri is trapped underneath a tree, or sleeping, actually, or is she sleeping near the tree? I can't remember, but I think she's probably underneath it or something like that. Or she might be near it, because she was underneath it. I'll explain later. So anyway, they find her there. Then they find Luke inside the piano and everything. And when he's in the piano, he sees the strings from the piano. He's all oh, so that's why I was thinking of flossing. And so somebody makes a joke about, we all dream of you flossing and stuff like that. They find Emma near the piano, sleeping on the floor. Robbie comes in running from the kitchen, talking about apparently he did some experiment and doesn't remember and everything. And so then they start and then Teddy starts wondering where her brother is, and we hear a girl type scream and stuff. And Jessie's all I don't know about your brother, but I know where your sister's at. And so he comes out talking about something like licked him, bit him, and something else. So they think it's Mrs. Kipling or something like that. But it's not. It's a reindeer of all things. So they're just kind of wondering what the world like happened. How did they get like a reindeer? This is like one of the biggest mysteries ever. And it's like one of the funniest episodes because it's just so like bizarre. And so, like, Robbie talking about the experiment he did must have made some type of knockout gas from what he can determine. But he doesn't understand how or why he made it and stuff. So, they decide, and also the Christmas gifts are like all gone. So, they're trying to figure out like what's going on and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, Jessie splits the team up between the guys and the girls and stuff. So the guys stay in the house and they're searching, I guess, for like the gifts. And so the girls are gonna go and search for like, I guess, the gifts also. And also Bertram is missing. Oh no, so the girls, they go into the lobby, that's right. So they go into the lobby and they distract the bellhop dude. And so they're looking on the security camera, right? And they determine like what happened and stuff. And they see Bertram stole like the gifts. So Zuri's pissed. But then they find all of a sudden Jessie is with him stealing the gifts. And Zuri is in a fighting mode. I think this is season 3. So yeah. So Zuri's in fighting mode. She wants to like take Jessie out for stealing the gift. But Jessie doesn't remember why. So back with the boys, they find like a sheet of paper upstairs, and it's talking about like, we have your gifts, and this is like some type of scavenger hunt thing. And Lucas is kind of like, who would steal our gifts and make us go through a scavenger hunt? So then back with the girls, their memories are now slowly starting to come back, and Jessie's all like, oh yeah, that's right. I thought it would be fun to have y'all look for y'all gifts during like a scavenger hunt. And, and Emma and Zuri's all like, oh, well, you know what would have been even funner? To actually wake up in our PJs, go downstairs, and like open our gifts like a normal person. Like Santa intended. Oh boy, I swear. Oh, so then they start like looking for clues and stuff, and I think they found in Jessie's like pocket or something like that, they found like a receipt for like a locker storage and stuff. So they go to the locker thing, but they leave the reindeer there, and they tell the bellhop dude that's their dog and everything. He doesn't even question it. But it's so funny, like, so when they were like looking through their pockets to see what, you know, clues they have, Emma's all like, I forgot what Emma had. It was her backup like makeup or something like that. I can't remember. And then Zuri's all like, I just have my like walking around cash and a big wad of cash. And Teddy just looks at the big wad of cash and she's just shocked and awe because she's like so poor and stuff. Okay, so then the girls, they go to the locker storage room, and when they realize something, that, oh no, that's when they do the stuff out their pockets. So they go to the locker storage room and they find it, and they can't open it because they need like a quarter and stuff like that. So they're looking around in their pockets, and that's when Zuri pulls out the cash and stuff. My bad, I got that a little mixed up. So anyway, they open it up, and guess who's inside? Bertram. He is stuck, literally stuck in there, and they're like, how did you get in there and stuff? And so, like, he tells them the story of what happened, because he's the only one who didn't pass out from the knockout gas. He said that Jessie was supposed to come back and get him. So him and Jessie, they go to the storage locker thing. He's dressed up as like a giant elf. And so, like, they have the gifts, and they're putting the gifts in the storage locker thing. But then all of a sudden, Jessie and Bertram, they spot Zuri and Teddy walking in the middle of the night. And they didn't know why. So she panicked and she stuffed Bertram inside the locker with the presents and stuff. And then she hid. And then so Zuri and them was all like, I know Jessie them must have came here somewhere because I saw them walk off with our gifts and stuff like that. So they couldn't find it. Now, Zuri and Teddy, they have a very unique relationship in this episode. Zuri constantly keeps making fun of Teddy being from like some type of, she calls it some type of like hick town country bumpkin type place. And so Teddy's not amused by this at all and keeps talking about how she's like spoiled rotten and stuff. I wish we could have had more scenes with Zuri and Teddy because that was hilarious. So then like they leave and Jessie's all like trying to get Bertram out, but it's stuck. And she's all like, I need a quarter, but I ain't got one. So she goes back to the apartment to go get a quarter. And then the nastiest thing happens, right? He's stuck in there. And of course, there's holes in there for him to breathe, but not much. So she's all like, here, you can like breathe through this straw. And she took the straw out the trash. He does not know that yet. Puts it in his mouth. He's wondering, like, where'd you get this from? She tells him. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. As a person who's like a germaphobe as myself, that was disgusting, but it made for great humor. Anyways, so the boys don't really do much in this episode, especially PJ and stuff. Like he's really non-existent in like this entire episode. And so like I forget what the boys do afterwards. Oh, not and then so when eventually somehow I think they made it to like the locker room where the gifts are at and stuff. And so like so Jessie and them all like, oh, I must have forgot to come back, but she don't remember why she forgot to come back because of course they were knocked out and they have amnesia and stuff. And so like all of a sudden somebody finds like a wanted poster of Teddy and Zuri and a missing reindeer. And so, like, they're trying to remember, why did they steal the reindeer for? But then their memory came back. And so after they couldn't find Jessie, they walked past, like, an exhibit for charity that had, like, a reindeer in a cage. And they felt sad for the reindeer, so they freed it and brought it back to, like, the apartment and stuff. So in order to get like what's the name that they need like a quarter. So one of them had like a quarter, but they don't get him out necessarily. They use the quarter to get their gifts out. Cause those kids only care about their gifts. I forget how Bertram gets out. I think he's stuck in there for a good while. So like they return the reindeer back to the charity thing. And Zuri's all like, how come we just can't like leave it here and run? And then Teddy's all like, for once, I agree with her and stuff. And then so Jessie's like, no, we're gonna do the responsible thing and tell them what happened. So they find the lady at the charity thing and they give the reindeer back and she's pissed because she said this was supposed to go for charity and now they couldn't make no money off it and and the singer had to leave and stuff like that. So they feel bad and they head back. But then they decided, hey, they got a plan. Why not Jessie sing and everything? Now, they don't think about donating money, as rich as they are. But they said, hey, they'll bring the reindeer back and they'll just have Jessie sing. So they go back and so Jessie's all dolled up in some glittery, no, not really glittery. It's kind of like a fuzzy gray dress thing. And so the lady's all like, you can sing, can't you? And so she doesn't think Jessie could sing. So Jessie starts singing. And this is just an excuse for like Debbie Ryan to like just sing. And she has a lovely singing voice, you know what I'm saying? And so like, so it goes from that. And then so she sings and everybody's happy. Then we get back to the apartment and Teddy and PJ are about to leave and stuff. But then Teddy finds something on her cell phone. And this is old back in the day. This is about at least a decade and a half ago, back when these kids were little. So this was like an old version of a cell phone. I ain't seen a cell phone like this in a long time. And on the cell phone recording, she videotaped the whole thing. I guess on her show she records everything for Charlie, so she's all like, Charlie, if you see this and we don't make it, this is why. And then so like the most insane thing happens in this video footage. I love the way it was like filmed. So when Teddy and Zuri brought back the reindeer, it ran amok all around the place and started like trampling everything. So Ravi and Luke, they decided to make out some knockout gas tranquilizer for the thing. But Luke being Luke, rest in peace, Cameron Bryce. So Luke being Luke, he mixed up the wrong chemicals and it made like a huge explosion and the gas went through all throughout the house. And then so as the thing is still running around, it knocks over the tree and then it lands on Zuri. Now this is the part that's confusing that I can't really remember. Either Zuri was, okay, when Zuri woke up, she was either under the tree or near the tree. Now when we see her, the tree actually falls on her, but PJ saves her and takes the tree off her. And then we see her up, and then we see her pass out from the gas near the tree. So then Luke, he's scared of like the gas and he's scared of the reindeer, so he hops inside the piano. Ravi runs back into the kitchen to try to like, you know, come up with some type of antidote type thing. And then we see PJ, he falls backwards into like the other room, the entertainment room. And then we see everybody else just like fall asleep where they're at and stuff. And the last person to fall asleep is Teddy. And she said something, Charlie something, and then she passes out. And then, so everybody's like, oh, so that's what happened. And then Jessie's all like, who the heck is Charlie? Because it's pretty interesting that this crossover didn't feature the entire family from Good Luck Charlie and stuff. Yeah, I gotta say, this was a hilarious Christmas episode. I love Christmas episodes that like don't deal with like people having to save Christmas and follow Santa around the world and stuff like that. That gets kind of cliche. That's been going on forever, which I'm about to review in a couple of minutes. I wonder, does Disney Channel still do crossovers? You know, I haven't watched a Disney Channel show since Bunked. Jessie and Bunked were the last two Disney Channel shows I ever watched. I thought about watching that one with Olivia from Just Add Magic. I forgot the name of the show, but because I just wanted to see her in something because, you know, Just Add Magic like got canceled and stuff. But then I'm just like, I don't want to watch a Disney Channel show and stuff like that. You know, because like they don't appeal to me no more, you know. Bah humbug, that was a good episode. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you later. Bye.